Everybody, it's Chris and I'm here to do a really fun project with you today. I apologize for the lighting, but it's still dark outside, but I was really excited to do this. So I decided I would just turn lights on and hope for the best. Hopefully there aren't too many shadows and it ends up being a good video. So over the weekend, Jim and I were in Chicago and we went to Blick Art Materials with my brother, and I saw skateboard blanks and I was just enamored and my mind just started to think, like, what could I do with skateboard blanks and how cool would that be to pour on? And I didn't actually purchase them when I was there, of course, because that would have been the smart thing to do. Instead, I thought about it afterwards and thought I really should have bought some of those. So I decided I would look on Amazon, and that is where I found this skateboard blank. This was a mahogany board, and I will put the link in my description for it so that you can purchase one if you choose. So this skateboard is a little bit shorter than a normal skateboard. I think it's only like 22.5 inches, but I thought it would be a good surface to pour on because it's a little bit more flat than some of them. And then it has just this one little kick, I think is what it's called. And I'm hoping that I am able to cover this. This is actually the back side of the board. This is the top of the board, and I used some plastic from a canvas that I had saved and covered that and then taped it. My thought is that this will get resined once it's finished, as long as it turns out okay. So I just have it propped up on a couple of plastic cups just to keep it somewhat level. I think it seems to be going down just a little bit, so I may have to like pick that up just a smidge. We'll see how it goes. So I have already kilsed this with primer, just because I was afraid with it being stained that it might bleed through. And then you can actually buy brackets and display these on a wall, and I thought that would be really super cool. So my brother Robert told me that I should buy two and do one in guy colors and one in girl colors. So this is going to be the girl one, and in my head it looks really cool. So I'm hoping that it turns out, even if it's even close to what I have pictured in my head, I'll be really happy. So I am going to go ahead and cover this in white paint, and then I will be back to show you the next step. Okay, so I've got it all coated in white, and I want to do some flowers on here. So I want to blow some flowers, kind of looking for, my hope is kind of like a Hawaiian look, if you will. And the other reason that I'm doing this skateboard at this time of day and trying to make a video for you guys is today is my birthday. So I want to give someone else a present. So I'm going to give one $20 Amazon gift card to someone. And all you have to do is comment. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and share the video. If the video gets more than 1,000 views by Wednesday the 15th at 7 p.m. when I do the drawing, I will throw in a second $20 Amazon gift card. And then you will need to email me at liquidart@outlook.com to claim your prize. So that is the other reason for doing this. All right, so I've put white paint down on my surface, and then I have mixed up quinacridone magenta, medium magenta, phthalo green, and then my most favorite paint right now, Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. So what I'm gonna do is pour 5 puddles to make flowers, and then I'll blow those out with a straw. And I'm hoping to connect the phthalo green in like a vine pattern. So hopefully it'll really be beautiful. So I have mixed all of my paints with pouring medium, and then I've also thinned them down quite a bit. So they're pretty runny, and I need them to be runny so that I can blow the flowers out. So I have mixed my paints in these Dixie cups so that I can make like a little spout, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier to pour the puddles. And then this is my quinacridone. So let me get my flower colors ready here. And then I will go ahead and put puddles down. I will probably fast forward through this so that you don't have to watch the whole thing, so hang tight. Okay guys, I have 4 petals, or excuse me, 4 flowers on the skateboard. I do want to do one down here, but I feel like I need to prop that up a little bit more just because you can see that on the edges, my petals kind of started to fade off to the side. So I'm going to use my straw and I'm going to blow these petals out and then we'll add some more accent.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Kind of hoping that they look kind of hibiscus, which I think they totally do. And I'm starting to get a few cells in here, which is good.
All right, so the next thing that I want to do then, I think before I do this last flower down here, is to use my phthalo green. As I said, my paints are mixed pretty thin just so that I would be able to blow them and they would kind of blend into the background. So I have this little pipette in my phthalo green, and this is just kind of a little plastic eyedropper, if you will. My paint, as I said, is pretty thin, so I just kind of want to use this to kind of see if I can connect these and maybe make some little curlicues. So let's see how this goes. And I kind of feel like I want to go here. I didn't think that I could actually do this with pouring it from a cup, so that's why I kind of wanted to use the little pipette. And I thought it would be fun to add some green in here, just to kind of connect everything together and make it look like it's all one. Plus, I think sometimes when I do little flower pours, I think it does need a little bit of green. And then maybe we'll do one off this way. That's looking pretty cool. All right, and then I'm thinking I want to take my toothpick and see if I can pull this out just a tiny bit and just kind of make some little wispy tendrils here. Like that. And we'll see if that stays there. I'm not sure that it will, but hopefully it does because that's kind of cool looking. It looks pretty. Maybe just draw some little lines through here with a toothpick and pull that white up through there. All right. That's looking pretty nifty, I think. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and prop this end up just a tiny bit and see if I can get a little bit more. I'd really like to do one more flower, but I have a feeling that that may not work out so well, so I might just do just a couple of petals down here and allow me to do a little bit on this end. Hopefully it's not too much height, which I have a feeling it might be. So I'm going to work fast. I'm just going to put a couple more little petals down here. So each one of these is just really a couple of, I'm just putting kind of a couple of drops really into each petal. It's not a lot of paint that I have on here really, and you don't want it like super crazy because you want to blow it out and make it look like flowers. So my first petal that I did on each flower is probably about 3 or 4 drops, and then I'm just going back and adding in the medium magenta and the quinacridone magenta one more time, and then I'm just using my stir stick for my gold to add in my gold accent into the flower. And part of the reason I was using the gold was to hope to get like a little bit of a kind of corally looking effect to it too. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blow these out. And I apologize for my head being in the way there. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this back down because I can see that my pattern is already like kind of going off of the end there. And I don't want to lose all my flowers that I have down there. I'm gonna see if I can kind of level that out a little bit more and then come back in and add a little bit of green. And I think we're gonna call this complete. See if I can add a little bit of tendril here. And possibly right here. And then I want that green to go off the end so it looks like my pattern is continuing off the edge of the board. All right, guys, I think that looks really pretty cool. I kind of love how it's like very abstract looking, but I think it's totally girly. So, all right. So this is the completed skateboard. Once it's dry, I do plan to resin it. So that'll really bring out the sparkle and metallics in the paint. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please like and subscribe and share the video. As I said, I will be doing a drawing on Wednesday, May 15th at 7 o'clock Central Time. So leave a comment. I will use a random number generator to choose the winner, and then I will post that here on in the description of the video, as well as on my Facebook page, and I will put a link to my Facebook page as well. So please let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.